5 years. They run the same way. They run the exact same way we do. And their number one bitch at every one of their weekly meetings is that people don't clean up after themselves. And I said, I'm going to break that mold. And here I am.
Yeah, this isn't a restaurant. The cook can do their own dishes.
Fuck, people. Does your mom clean your dishes at your house?
I'll
I
say
mean, it's pretty simple.
Together too.
when it comes to the dishes issue, this is not a restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, the rule of the cook not doing the dishes does not apply here.
But it'd be nice if somebody would pitch in and help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if there's a community meal, maybe the person cooking it can say, hey, will you help me cook this meal and clean the dishes?
Yes. I cooked that community meal and I tried to absolutely clean everything up.
You sure did.
I wish you guys would have helped me, but you know, I looked at the selfishness. So I will try to do it. I look at a lot of selfishness. And that's real crazy. But I know you guys are like that. So somebody do have to do it. I'm asking for your help. If I don't get it, then I'm going to pay attention. Believe that. Because there's a way to come in and there's a way to get out. And that's what he's talking about. We got to get real about. So I am.
I'll be raising
You know, this pity pot stuff gonna go, bro. It just can't keep happening. We grown people, and I know y'all understand. You about the youngest man here,
Exactly.
okay?
Yeah.
So,
This one.
Zach's the youngest. He's
what? You older than him?
I'm older than him.
Don't say that. Don't tell nobody, please, okay? No.
I don't know where
No,
you're
that's
at.
cool. No. Help us.
Where's the visitor
Help
seat?
us make
Right
this a
there.
good place. It's
Visitor
beautiful. You
seat.
guys are beautiful people. This is, man.
Oh, donation. month.
This does need to keep going in the order of some kind of good news. You guys was worth all that good news. That's
I
what
don't
we
know
trying to
what
get
the
it at.
donation is.
You know?
Oh, okay.
So forgive me when I have to really be serious and saying, hey, let's do this, because it's really to help Jim not have too many problems, basically. And I know everybody, I kid you, I love you guys. You know, it is not personal. I don't do personal. I'm trying to help make
I
this
do.
space and make it work. Because I think it's really worth it.
And whoever bought me my milk, thank you.
Can
Amen.
I say something?
Yeah.
Just my first day
You
here.
knew.
Yeah.
Hi. Welcome.
You don't apply, no.
I mean, there's people here that came from the Crawford side,
Yeah.
and you know, at least for us, at the end of the day, there's 60 guys in there, right?
Right.
And in the morning, 6:30, step up there. Everybody would have done their own mat. Everybody would have done one mat, right?
Right. That
First
don't
thing
happen.
some of those people do is they go in and line up where the coffee is gonna be. It's not even there yet.
Yeah,
And they form a line that gets in everybody's way.
right.
Yep, they did that. They did the same thing with
So,
George.
I mean, I could just in this little time I've been there, I can see this is much more of a family.
Right. I didn't
There are
fuss
some
in.
good
I
people
just
over
jumped
there.
right in there and
There are
do
some
it.
really good people over
You
there.
know that, man. Yeah, man.
I
Y'all-
see.
Okay,
I
let's
said goodbye
move
to
on.
everyone.
Anybody else? Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, I'm Josh. I work nights Monday through Friday. I get home late. But if you see me on Netflix or whatever, and you need some help with anything, just tap me on the shoulder. I have my headphones in, but Netflix isn't as important as helping out or chipping in.
Yeah.
Just all the leads know that you can call on me for anything you want
Yeah.
until I go to work at like 2
I
or
did
something.
learn
like
that. You're
Thank you, guys.
And when I get home
Yeah.
late, people shouldn't be up if they don't have jobs and they don't have homes. So I was here for that whole JR thing, and I didn't step in because I'm a come along, go along, nice, keeping it peaceful guy.
You come here and
But
say you
our mayor
should
got
be-
swore at, and I almost put that guy through a wall like
Yeah,
3 times that
yeah.
night. But so I'm going to be stepping up that game. So if security's asleep, that's fine. I'll be right in there like 1 or 2 in the morning,
Amen.
and I
Thank
will
you.
enforce quiet hours.
If I'm playing a
Thank
game,
you.
just let me know you need help. I'll get to you. You know,
Slap you in the head or something? 'Cause you
Yeah.
don't
Yes,
care.
slap me on the
Yeah.
head.
Oh, just kidding.
Slap
tap on the table next to me or something.
I don't think anyone was awake when that happened except the ones that woke up.
I was going to bed around the time it was happening. I think it was at what, like 2 or 3 in the morning.
All right,
One last thing.
anything else?
Rachel,
Yeah.
do you have those sign-in sheets for everyone to sign up, or do you want to do that, or do you have another plan for that?
Yeah, we can do that for.
Do you want to do that for the welcome
I was
desk, the
about
security?
to throw the book
Uh,
at
all that
yeah,
stuff.
JR, but I didn't
I
have a
have
book
the
to throw
sheets.
at
I
him.
handed her the one for the greeter, and I have the list of people that want to do it.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't the community see who's doing
we have the piece
Okay.
of paper and we just went.
What to do with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do with it because
You don't want to get yelled at.
I don't want to go yelled at,
Right,
and
right, I
then
agree,
people say,
I
"Oh, you
agree.
took my stuff and threw it away."
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I mean, there's a
somebody
lot of
did
stuff
that
in there that has no dates on
Okay,
it.
so here it
So-
is
so what'd you
too,
do?
because we're saying we're gonna clean this icebox out today.
Yes.
You guys got, if it's one hot dog in a plastic bag, we ask you to come and get it. We ask you to get any of this little half, one chicken,
Yeah.
3 this, whatever. Grab that if you want it, because other than that, we're gonna either dispose of it or
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
coming out of the
It's going
icebox,
out
so
of
this
the-
space
Yeah.
can become. This is supposed to go on after this meeting or whatever you.
Yeah.
I'm willing
By
to
9
help. I
o'clock.
don't care.
We'll just
Is
make it
that
9
all right?
o'clock.
That's it.
What'd you have, Emmanuel?
It's just I don't understand that. I get you made a little too much food or something and you put it in a Tupperware and you put it away.
As long as you're not.
You came recommended, so I'm gonna cut you some slack. I won't hold it against you, I'll hold it against the person that said you should.
I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure now.
Oh, I almost.
That's right. You gotta follow us.
Yeah.
I recommend some real good people.
Oh yeah, his flea bites are gone already.
I have.
Pill was awesome.
Nice.
Just gave him a pill yesterday
Yeah.
because he had some bites. Like, and he's not scratching at all.
Not that I
I
know.
think it's awesome.
That's good.
No,
Hopefully
no,
they'll
Josh
come
is
every
here,
night.
right?
Yeah.
I saw him somewhere.
We'll just tell Jim.
They have
Make
5
it
minutes
happen.
still.
Huh?
They have 5 minutes still.
No, you reach it.
He didn't leave though, right? No. He's not working, so. Yeah.
Oh, there's your girlfriend.
Somebody might want to go in there and not anybody in there. No, you got 4 minutes. Oh, okay.
Oh, she got that fancy. She had a fancy.
That has to be an interview.
Right after this level, I'll be there.
There's no pausing online.
Damn game.
You guys know we having a meeting out here, right?
Hello, in the kitchen, in the chow hall. Please come out. We are ready to start.
3 minutes.
Interview.
3 minutes. 1, 2,
You
3.
know that's what's his name.
That was
The other man.
What are we doing?
The,
Sean says he's on the way.
the one that
Up.
used to be in there.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't know either.
I use this is like a
Who?
Sean.
Where's he at? Tell him better start jogging. He's on the way.
They're doing an interview on there.
My security.
Sounds like a
crew is
bunch of
still
dishes
shut.
in there eating.
There he is.
Yeah.
You want some water, Jim?
No,
He got sold.
I need a better pot. This fucking recreational pot sucks.
I don't have any. I copied you from the rec store anyway. Or from friends. Garden.
Bet. Oh,
Ain't you in? No. Beth.
where's that?
Ty doesn't know there was a map.
What?
Ty doesn't know there was a map.
What time is it about?
We have my hands in there too.
Oh yeah, with a cane. Okay.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. I don't want. Girl, come in.
Yeah.
You know what tent Josh is in?
Huh?
Josh?
You just came in.
No.
Oh, now you can see what
I see Sean.
6.
Isn't that gold?
Huh?
Isn't that gold?
Really?
No. I
You
just.
got the seats back
Here,
there too.
just here. I stand.
No, it's just something I do at times.
There you go.
Oh, Don't nobody want to sit back there. Look at all this
Oh,
space.
yeah.
Smoking.
Did you get him?
Come on, you want to get in the camera?
You need to take a breath. Wax on, wax on.
I'm on time.
I'm on time.
Right on.
Good breath.
That's
That
my
was good breath.
on time.
that's my security. I'm on time. That's right.
You start it and then I'll move.
Okay, I'm gonna start with attendance. Gail,
Here.
Roger,
Here.
Amy, Randy, Cheryl,
Cheryl's over there.
Layden, Josh,
Here.
Mike,
Not here.
Susan,
Here.
Sean,
Check.
Liz,
Here.
Zach, Rich,
Here.
Star,
Here.
Heather,
Here.
Emmanuel,
Here.
Susie, or Sue, DC, is he
He's in rescue.
Tyson,
Yep.
President Beth.
Yep.
Alright, to start this meeting out, we got a rule change. Goes in effect immediately. 1 visitor per day, no more than 3 hours during the day. Visitors are allowed on site between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. It has been requested by some residents that we knock it down to 7 p.m. So I'm going to open up. Who's in favor of keeping it at 8 p.m.? All raise your hand. Who's in favor of making it 7 p.m.? Raise your hand.
That looked like a tie.
It's a tie.
I think the 8 had it actually.
A lot of people didn't vote those. Someone
Okay.
have a different
Those
opinion.
for 7 p.m. Raise your hand. 5, 6, 7.
Wait, did you get Gail? Or
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those in favor of 8 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
It's a tie.
8. No, it was 7 and 8.
7 and 8.
so 8 p.m. wins, right?
8 p.m.
wins.
Okay, it stays at 8 p.m. Okay. I think I say this every week, but I'm going to say it again. Everyone needs to help around camp. I don't care if you're a lead or not. If you're sitting around and the doorbell goes off and you don't see a welcome person answering the door, answer the damn door. These are donors. These are people that come in here making this happen. If it wasn't for the people coming to the door, this wouldn't be here. So please greet them. Kitchen people need to go through the fridge at least once a week and get rid of leftovers that have been in the fridge for more than 3 days. This is a health violation. If a health person comes in here and goes in that fridge and there's a leftover in there that's been over there for more than 3 days, they will shut the kitchen down. People need to realize we only have 2 refrigerators and there's 23 people in camp. So space is limited. Just remember, there's other people that need space also. If your name is not on the fucking food, it's not yours, don't touch it. If it says community, it's for you. If it's got your name on it, it's for you. If it doesn't have your name or community on it, guess what? It's not yours. Leave it alone, please. Have respect for other people. If donations come in through that gate from the general public, it's to be tagged community food. We're not doing the wish list anymore on food items because I think everybody here gets food stamps. And if you don't, please come to me. I will get you your food stamps. I will get somebody down here to get you on food stamps. This gives you a chance to be responsible. I will be asking for donations of like coffee and sugar and cream and staples, but I will not be asking for special items anymore unless we got something like what happened yesterday with the open house and Randy needs stuff. Then I will ask for that. But if it's for you, for your own food, y'all got food stamps. If you need a ride to the grocery store, let me know. I'll give you a ride to the grocery store. Get a volunteer to give you a ride to the grocery store. Enough on that. There must be a greeter at all times between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. on site. If you hear the doorbell, then go get up and answer the door. These are volunteers donating their time and money, so greet them. Without them, Winter Haven wouldn't have happened. Said that twice now. There needs to be a security person on site at all times. We have to have this now. Now that people are moving out either on their own or forcefully. However, there's tendencies for these people to maybe want retaliation. We need security on staff, and when people have visitors, I will reiterate the rule that you signed the handbook that said you read it. When you have a visitor, you must be with him or her at all times. That doesn't mean you be in the smoke tent, him running around the camp, or you be in your tent, him running around the camp, or her running around the camp. They have to be with you at all times when they're in camp. We don't want anybody coming in here and being a thief or anything. Also, we now have a breathalyzer on site. If security thinks you're drunk or acting bad, I just hung up on the press, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Fuck them.
So if security thinks that you're under the influence of alcohol, what?
Oh, shit.
He said,
Okay, so let's get back on track here. So if the security guard or the greeter think you're under the influence,
It's okay to take it.
if the security guard thinks you're under the influence of drugs or the greeter or drunk, they have a right to piss test you, and I have the piss test right here, and they are certified. Or he has the right to give you a breathalyzer test, and I have a breathalyzer test that's the same one the police use. So, if you refuse the breath test or the piss test, security will tell you you can't come back in camp until you submit. If you blow positive for alcohol or piss positive for drugs, you'll be put on probation and not allowed to come into camp until you're straight. I'm not putting anybody's life in jeopardy in this camp from some idiot that can't follow simple rules. We need to really be strict about that. Plus,
Question?
if the city finds out we got people in here drunk or stuff, or there's alcohol or drugs on here besides medical marijuana, let me clear that up. Since the last person we evicted said I can't say that when we smoke medical marijuana. People that are smoking marijuana in here have medical cards, just like you have prescriptions for your drugs. It's no different. I don't look at marijuana as a drug. It is an herb. It saved my life. If it wasn't for pot, I'd be dead. I got off 31 pills because of pot. So I support medical marijuana totally, and I'll back it. And if you have an expired card and need a card, I can get you one. If you haven't had a card, you need to go get one. I can't help you. Gene Ryan can't do that.
Okay.
Unless you're a patient. But if you have an expired one, it's a different rule. Okay. Winter Haven food is for residents only. It is not for residents to come. It's not for non-residents to come by and smoke pot or eat and drink coffee. It is for residents. We are not the drop-in center. This isn't a place where you can invite your friends in so they can be safe and smoke pot. Because I know they can't smoke pot out in public because then they're going to ticket. But this isn't for that. It looks really bad when they're watching us on camera. Not only are our cameras watching, but the city's watching. And don't for a minute think they're not reviewing these tapes. If they see people bringing guests in and they walk back here and they're just smoking pot, then it just becomes a pot house.
May I suggest an idea then?
What?
Something that Northwest Youth Services did when I was living with them is they had a guest approval list. So like you had to, whenever you wanted to have a guest, you had to get them pre-approved to enter the premises.
No, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
If you can't trust residents here to have guests on here. And another rule is, and it's in your handbook, any visitors can't be under the influence when they come in here. If I see you bring a guest in here that I think's drunk or high, I will ask them to leave. And if you get mad at me, then I'm going to ask you to pack your shit and leave with them. I'm getting shit from my board as being too nice. I'm done being nice. This is adult time now. I'm not here to babysit. I'm tired of getting these little bitty complaints. If you guys can't figure it out on your own, then I'm not here to babysit you. We're here to help you. And you might not think we're busting our ass every day trying to find social workers to come down here. Search and Craigslist for rooms. Getting people advocates when they need an advocate. Getting people to come in here and help you. So, you know, we're not here to play games. We're done doing that. We've given everybody here, but Edwin and Beth have been here over a week now. And so, remember, this is a community. It's hard. I know not everybody gets along. I get it. But we're still a community. We all have the same goal. We all want to get better in our lives. So let's do that and work together. If you see a resident needs help, help them. And maybe I can't say this, but I'm just going to say it, and the mayor can back me or not. I don't care. Women should not be dumping the fucking gray water in there. I'm sorry. I see women. It's hard enough now. We are actually trying to design something that's simpler, but we haven't come up with it yet. And please, guys, you sit and you see the buckets are full. Women shouldn't have to do it. And I know women want equality, but comes a limit.
Thank you, Jim.
Also sweeping the floor.
I mean, I can't make that a rule. I'm just saying it really bugs me when I sit here. And if I was in better shape, I'd be getting up. But, hey, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it really strong and stern. If you don't like the rules and the way it's run here, please feel free to exit Winter Haven and give your spot to one of the 45 people that are calling me daily asking me, can I get in yet? Can I get in yet? We'll gladly give the spot up. There is litter pickup around camp every Saturday at noon. All residents are required to help. It's in the handbook. You read it. So if you're not at work, then you should be there. If you're not there, we're going to start keeping track. You missed 2 cleanups without an excuse, we're going to put you on probation. It's just plain and simple. Richard did it all by himself this week. And I want to thank Richard. There's no excuse for it. Do you know how much good press we got from last weekend when you guys did it as a group? I had people call me, wow, it's so awesome to see that Winter Haven cares more about their neighborhood than their neighborhood cares about their neighborhood. So anything we can do good, the better off. With that, I am going to say this, even though it seems like all I do is bitch, I'm really proud of you. You guys have done what they said couldn't be done. You guys have run a community. Has it had its ups and downs? It has, but be proud of yourself. You've done it. We're here. We haven't had any major problems that we couldn't handle, and we've dealt with everything, I think, in the most utmost respect for every resident. And you might not agree with my decisions. I might get loud sometimes because not only am I dealing with Winter Haven, I'm dealing with about a shit ton of paperwork. I'm dealing with all kinds of community calling me every day asking me what they can do to help or bitching at me because we're here. So I have a lot going on besides just being here. And it might seem like I'm not doing anything when I'm here, but if you ever see me on my phone, I'm usually trying to talk to donors, I'm begging for money, I'm going to Danielle and say, I'm always out there trying to get better press, to get better this. So if I snap at you, don't take it personally. It might just be something that you said. But if I snap at you and I'm got that stare, it's about you've crossed the line. My kids know that stare. It's like, okay, that's serious. So I look at you all as family. I love you all, and I really thank you for everything. And I'm going to turn it over to the mayor because I know they have some things to say.
We love you too, Jim.
Yeah, we love you too, Jim.
We love you, Jim.
Thank you. So does Dexter.
So do Dexter.
Alright guys, So a few things are gonna change. So the greeter thing is gonna change. We're having issues with people volunteering to do greeting. So we are going to delegate out 3 people right now, and there will be a schedule. And that way people are held accountable, including the lead. So I need 3 people to either volunteer or I will pick you. But it can't
What are
be
we
security.
volunteering for?
Can't be security.
For greeting. For greeters. Josh? Okay, do I have 2 others?
I guess I can do it. I'm usually near the doorbell enough to hear it, so
Okay. One more?
because it's in there, right? In the message.
Cheryl?
I will.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. You want to do it too, Star?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, I have a question. Star?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with the kitchen?
Well,
Just make sure that both of us know that we're still the same person with that both
Yeah.
names on there.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't want to find out like a couple of weeks later that that went bailed a long time ago. That's
Yeah,
something I don't
it's
want to
just
hear.
until next week.
All right.
And is communication okay? Is that
Yeah.
something we need to go over? Or are we doing okay?
We're doing okay.
Okay, I want to have a meeting with you 2 after here in the kitchen. Just a couple reminders of things that I see are not getting
Kitchen.
done. Security. Security we need to pick out 4 people for shifts because we need people on for 24 hours. We have all 4 of them. Okay. And then donations.
That's Sean,
Amy.
Zach,
Zach.
and me.
Okay.
This your 4 securities.
And then
Sean is lead security. I'm just an overseer.
donations. So with donations, we need to have someone in there during the open hours 7 to 7.
Well, not in there, but at least on site.
Okay,
that
but
can
somebody,
be called.
the donation person needs to be with whoever's
Oh,
in
yeah,
there.
that's right. Okay.
So,
Governor spoke out of turn and just tell me to shut the fuck up.
so, do you want to delegate someone out so you don't have to be there the whole time?
Is there
Because
somebody?
it's 7 to 7, so
volunteering?
let's put someone, at least 1 or 2 more people on there. That way you can see who would leave. Do you want to pick that person or do you want to take volunteers? I need 2 people to volunteer for donations when she can't do it. It's from 7 to 7.
I'll do it. What do you do? 7 hours?
7 from
7 to
7
7.
a.m. to 7 p.m.
12 hours.
But it won't be that. You guys will be taking turns
Every day.
every day. So it'll be 3 of you taking turns.
Okay, yeah. I'll do.
And I mean, it's not like donations are coming in the entire
I can't do
time.
it tomorrow, but I can do it after that.
You're not
Can you
included
guys
right now.
work together?
Unless
Sorry, I
they're
was-
gonna
is there a way-
say that.
So if there's a greeter and someone comes in with donations,
You
is there
still
a way
on
they
bed
can
rest, no.
alert somebody to come?
5 days.
Yeah.
Or you say someone doesn't
Yeah.
have to be there 12
Definitely,
hours a
you
day?
guys can just call the donation person. Just make sure we have a donation person on site.
Okay.
How many walkie-talkies do we have that communicate to
Oh,
each
Just
other?
4 right now. We
Okay.
We
need
need
more.
1 or 2 more.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
did you
You
want
need a
to
pink
do
one.
that?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with
Okay.
Yeah.
Amy, and what about you, Beth? Did
Yeah,
you
not
want to?
tomorrow, I can't, no.
Okay, but did you want to do that? We'll
Pardon?
schedule it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's not tomorrow, I have appointments tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just moving past that. She's supposed to be on 5 days not doing nothing. That's supposed to be somebody that's been here.
You're supposed to be on
She's
break.
been here 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want.
I don't think she's been
No,
You've been here
not
5 days.
Okay.
Oh, 2 days. Don't even.
Okay. Do I have another volunteer for donation?
I try.
It's all right.
Is there any reason
Yeah,
people who
But
are
no, that's
greeters
what I'm
should
saying.
be
I
able
don't
to deal
think
with
that was right.
donations
Huh?
as well?
Okay with it.
Take it.
Still just like,
Shouldn't greeters also deal with donations?
Yeah, I agree. Greeters should deal with donations
Okay.
as well.
pretty much it's gonna be everybody just pitching in that's on the, there'll be somebody somewhere.
Basically, that's what I want to
Okay.
say too. Is we are a community. So, like Jim said, if we see something or someone,
Don't say greeter, greeter.
yeah, let's run out there and greet them as much as we can. Especially the police. when they come in, man, greet them, make them feel welcome.
They're not here to be bad. They're here for your safety.
And the more
Unless
we
I'm
greet them,
calling them, then they're here for somebody's not safe.
and the more we do, the better this is gonna look. I mean, we want this to succeed, so the better it is. I don't know. Do you have anything?
All right. And
Look
maybe
at these professionals. They all got lists.
ain't got nothing. Yeah, I'm deputy mayor and I'm just still overseer, whatever I might have a situation with. And what's your name? Rachel is not here. Anyway, we elaborating again, of course, about the water. To the gentlemen, I am constantly saying this to every man that's here. When you step in or out of there, look and see if it need. I don't care how much is in there. If there's water in it, I'm saying empty it. No garbage.
Please try to get them empty before
please.
they're full. Those things are.
Oh, I didn't see that. Anyway, yeah, this is the butt bucket back here. Somebody got some trash in there. We know where the trash cans are.
There's trash can right here. Not there.
I actually just really want to commend all of you guys, because I really do think also you're doing an excellent job. So it's like, I don't have no beat down to tell nobody. We have one person that's not here. That's who I'm going to take personally to talk to. He's not being cooperative about quiet time or even about a time of what help he's needing. And so there I go again with anybody here about quiet time because of somebody else's space for rest. And I was even woke up all night last night. I didn't come out because I want people that's trying to handle it. And I thought that was okay, but I thought it was wrong for that particular person to say what he said. And so he was speaking up about call the police. That's still peace disturbance. I'm saying call the police. If Jim ain't here to handle it, and they passing us up, call the police. And if what can be said about if the police be called on anyone, maybe 1 or 2 times, you're gonna be asked to leave. And that's my recommendation, because like she said, we grown. I think everybody's okay with everybody. If you're not, I say something for real. I'm willing to work and bend over in any kind of way I can to help you guys too. I need help. But I want this to succeed and for us to get out of Jim's way so they can do their job and then we not be a problem to his position. Because that means more for us. And I hope everybody agree to that for real. So what I'm fully aboard about it being serious. Yeah.
I'd like to reiterate something about calling the police. Please don't think it's a bad mark on us. It's actually a good mark on us because it shows that we're managing the place. Right. At first, when I first called the police the first time, I thought it was going to look bad on this, but Danielle will tell when we were in the meeting, it's not looking bad. It's showing us that we're handling the problem. And like I told them, the eviction of JR, I did not handle. I let you guys handle.
Right.
I did call the police 3 times on him because he was bodily threatening me, physically harm, and I filed charges against him, so you all know. He is as soon as he gets his shit out of here, he's trespassed, and he's got until tomorrow at 4 o'clock to get it, and I'm removing it from the site. I am not throwing it away because I wouldn't throw any of your shit away because it gets thrown away enough by the police department. So what we're going to do is I'm working on a deal with Carmen with Safe Storage with the storage truck. We're going to put it in storage for him so he can get it from there. Because you wouldn't want your shit thrown out, and I wouldn't want my shit thrown out. And it's one of the things I hate about the city and their sweeps is they throw your shit away. So you got one choice. You can buy more or steal more. If you ain't got the money, you're going to steal it to survive. And if you got the money, you're going to spend that you could be spending for food or something else. So just to let you know, I will never throw any of your shit away if I evict anybody. I will make arrangements to have it put somewhere, if nothing else, in our storage unit.
Thank you.
Not on site because we don't have room. One other thing I'd like to say in good news is at the last meeting next Friday when we meet with the city, because me, Danielle, Charlie, and Doug meet with the city every Friday at 11 o'clock, and we discuss any problems we had, anything. This last meeting, they notified us that next Friday we'll have 4 sites to choose from, and the next Friday after that we'll have a site to move to. So just so you know, this is not ending unless we fuck it up. Then it'll end. So.
I have one thing left to say, and I was actually going to ask you guys a question, but one other thing that I was asking from the community of those that do not have assignment, if they would be the ones, maybe if the living quarters here needs swept, sweep it for the ladies, because that kitchen duty, keeping it clean, whatever, is a really hard, kind of busy job for them. So to just make it a little less on them, emptying that and sweeping the floors, I think would be appreciative. And then I was just going to ask, is there really any questions anybody got against anything, or maybe they feel we need to know from you?
Just make sure you wash your fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's open this up for bid session.
Okay.
Then after that, I have events that I want to announce, and that I'm going to ask for you guys to be required. So, anybody got any complaints?
I find it aggravating when I was going to go and cook that the skillets were not even wiped down. They were just left all greasy and nasty. They just kind of sitting there, and it was like, other people want to use shit too, so just when you're done using the flat skillet, take a fucking rag and some oil and wipe it down, or just at least rinse it off, or wipe it down, please. Don't use soap on it, for the love of God. Don't use soap on those
cast
things.
iron.
Other than that, yeah, I wanted to say that.
I have something to say. I haven't seen it, but it was brought to my attention. Sorry, man, but every woman, if you are on your monthly, please, I know it's dark in there, wipe the seat. If you drop a pad, pick it up. Somebody went in there in the middle of the night and stepped on a tampon. You know, it's gross. Pick it up. It's nasty. This lady right here, she works really hard in all these bathrooms, and I don't think she wants to pick up somebody else's blood. But yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. But it's nasty. And I mean,
Because
I'm funny about it.
you don't know if that person had HIV
Right,
or Hep C
right.
or any
I
of
know,
that
you
shit.
know,
I just have a question. Are there like little trash cans in there? Can we
No.
have trash cans in there
Not really
for your
in room.
those items?
There's no
They
room.
can dispose
There's
of
no
that,
room.
no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can go in the porta pots.
Oh, they can go down the hole.
I am going to say this about the porta pots, and this goes for the women. If you want to keep your baby wipes in there for you guys, next time I see an empty baby wipe package dropped in the hole,
Oh, no.
I'll take them all out, because that's one of the things our porta pot people don't want. That's not trash. That's for human waste, and when you put the plastic wrappers in there, it will clog their hose. And if they see that, they didn't want to rent to us because they were worried about drug usage and graffiti on them. We haven't had any of that, thank God. Well, we did have drug usage because I found a baggie in the one thing, but we got rid of the guy that dropped that, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, please don't put trash down the porta pots. I think now it's been brought up, I might look at getting some little trash cans like I have in my office for in there. If you guys think that's necessary?
Trash can's right outside. You can just take all your
Be
weight out.
responsible.
Yeah.
Just be more
Yeah,
responsible
I mean, it is a
to
balance.
everybody.
You had something, lady?
Yes, I went in the refrigerator a few times, and some of my lunch was missing, my lunch meat. Somebody opened my milk, and some other things for my lunch.
And that's why I mentioned if it doesn't have your name on it, leave it the fuck alone, please.
Yeah. Especially when people got to go to work and they want lunch.
You
for work.
respect people. I mean, he's working.
Yeah.
He buys that stuff so he can pack his lunches in the morning and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, that's goes into the security status also, which was something that I was trying to get us with the cameras and the tablets, because something that he shouldn't be bothered with, we can look at it, go back and see maybe who did what. And it may not seem like a lot to you guys, but I'm seeing a reason for it because I think that's really uncalled for. I do state my name is on my thing, but you are welcome to ask me. But that was for that particular reason, so I know how much I need, or do I even need to go get some more? Because I might want some myself. But that's really because of that. But I really don't like when somebody say you really took something of theirs. It bothers me. You know, that's theft.
Yeah.
Flat out theft.
And if you look at the rule book, that's the reason to be evicted. Doesn't matter whether you're stealing a penny or a dollar.
Yeah.
Can somebody clarify? What I've seen is people taking community stuff and then putting it into a small baggie and then labeling it for themselves later. What is the rule on that?
I just went over that at the beginning. Is if community brings it in, it's to be marked community. Doesn't mean you can take it and put your name on it because we did stop the
Even
bleach
if it's they rebag it.
Like if they take a little bit out of it.
Yeah, because they're taking lunch meat and then rebagging it.
They're probably not
That's
hungry at the
dangerous.
moment.
Actually, if you really look
Potato
at it,
chips.
if for example, if you bring in some bacon, I take some of that bacon out, decide not to eat it. I say that's mine now because I'm finna eat it. I choose not to eat it. I might eat it later. So I might put my name on it for somebody not to eat it in that manner.
But that's like hoarding.
That's not taking it back to my tent. That's like coming back. I thought that's what you said, that they put in the icebox. I don't know.
It's not taking the whole, no.
Yeah, I'm taking my portion.
Yeah, a portion.
Yeah, I'm taking
They
a
are part
portion.
of the community, so why not?
That's right. That's mine. That's what I choose to eat,
Must
and I
eat
just
now.
didn't choose to eat it at that moment.
But a lot of times there isn't enough for 23 people.
Well, there you go. Get in where you fit in.
So whoever gets to it first.
Right. Well, it's community. It's not no.
Just be respectful of other people. I mean,
If you're not using it at the time, you shouldn't be able to hoard it.
You see my name on it?
I
Ask.
agree.
Agree with that.
Right away.
Ask.
Yeah, I guess that's what
She's
we're
looking at it in two
And
different
please
ways.
put
But
the date on there because I'm cleaning that fridge out. Believe me.
yeah, you got to put the date on. Sit down. You got to put the date on when stuff comes in, no matter what it is, even if it's canned goods. I want a date put on.
So after 3 days from that date,
Well, it depends on what it is. The cans, it's good.